What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Salem, Oregon. We are here at the Brooks terminal for May. It's beautiful out today. It's like 65 degrees, just absolutely perfect. It's a little warmer in the cab right now because I have all the windows up so no one can hear me talking, but we're gonna get hooked up to this empty real quick. And then we're going to get on the road over to the south side of Salem, go to the Home Depot DC, drop the empty, pick up a loaded trailer, and head to Spokane Valley. And then I already knocked out the pre-trip, so we're going to get on the road. Once we pick up our loaded trailer, we're probably only going to go about halfway to Stanfield, Oregon, just because it's going to start to get a little late then as far as parking situations, so that's an easy place to park. They have great showers, they got a McDonald's and a Subway, so it's not bad at all. But yeah, let's get on the road, get out of here before it gets too late, and let's go. Alright, so now that's done, let's go pick up our loaded trailer. It looks like it's on the other side of the warehouse, so we're going to cruise around, put this into yard move so we can do faster than 3 miles an hour. And of course make sure we got our seatbelt on. Now let's go. Alright, it is the trailer. Correct spot. I'm going to write down the check digits now before I pull in so I don't forget. There's that, so back in. Perfect. Well, that didn't turn out like I planned. Was doing my pre-trip. God, shut up, Dash. I was doing my pre-trip and found out one of the side markers, which is also a turn signal, looks like it got hit. The lens is all smashed, the light doesn't work, the mount's all bent underneath, so sick. So I mean, at least Brooks is 10 minutes away from here, so we'll head up here, take it to Brooks, have them fix it, and then hopefully get on our way. We'll see. I mean, depending on how long they take, I might just stay there and then leave early, like, you know, like 3 o'clock in the morning and get through Portland, but who knows? We'll see what today brings, but for now, I just have to go get this light fixed and hopefully don't get pulled over in the process. Alright, we pulled it to Brooks, got the trailer, it's getting fixed right now, guys replacing the light, and I had enough time for Maydays. Stopped in, got myself a cheeseburger, which was bomb, and then there was some, like, it wasn't like chili mac, but it was like mac and cheese that was more reddish, so I'm not really sure. It was good, had an apple, some Cheetos, and then went back for seconds. Got myself some spicy sausage, some cookies and stuff. I'm happy. So we're just gonna wait for this to be finished and then get back on the road. Should be pretty short. So, whew. That was quick. It's only about 5-10 minutes after that last clip that they already finished everything up and basically told me to get out of the way. The guys were really nice, but we're also just joking back and forth with each other. Then I talked to my brother. Just got pulled around here. And now I'm gonna get back on the road. I'm gonna open up those back windows so the place can air out, because sometimes I'm a little stinky, especially at night when I start ripping some farts. So yeah, we're gonna get back on the road. Well, hopefully I can scale this on the way out and it scales good. If not, I'll have to slide my tandems, pull over the Pilot, and get a real weight ticket. But I'll hit the scale on the way out, and then we'll get going. Hopefully we don't hit too much traffic in Portland. Let's get moving. Good morning. Let's see. Wasn't up too late till probably like 10 last night, and I figured that would allow me to get enough sleep. You know, I could either get up at 6:30 when my alarm was set, or just keep sleeping if I needed to, because I'd have a ton of time. Well, I couldn't fall asleep. Just had something on my mind, and probably about 2 a.m. I mean, the last time I checked my phone was probably like 1:15, 1:30, something like that. So I think about 2 a.m. I finally fell asleep, and 3:30 the whole truck rocks, and I'm like, that's kind of weird. There hasn't been wind all night. I was like, now I'm like, I mean, I got woken up by adrenaline, so I'm like wide awake. So I was like, let's go look out the curtain. And sure enough, as I look out the curtain, I see a trailer pulling away. I'm like, well, let me look out the other curtain. Yep, that spot's empty next to me. I'm like, I probably got hit. I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to pull the dash cam up, I'm going to pull the SD card out and check the footage, and sure enough, this is what I saw. So, I mean, it was a light bump. It's not a big deal. I'm not even going to worry about it. But, I mean, after that, I was just awake. And then I tried to sleep for probably another half hour or so. Didn't work. And I was like, well, check the app. There was 2 showers available. So I figured, screw it. I'm going to go get a shower. And that's where we are now. It's about 5:15 a.m. That was actually a pretty good guess. It's 5:12. So I'm gonna start my pre-trip and then check for any more damage, and then we'll get on the road. Just pulled over at this rest area. We're about 45 miles outside of the Home Depot we're delivering to. I noticed myself getting a little bit tired. I was paying attention to every single mile that went by, and for me, that's a good indication that I'm getting tired. Easily could have made it there, done the delivery and everything, but there's just no reason to chance it, especially since I would have got there at 9 a.m. and I have all the way until 3 in the afternoon to deliver this. So I figured it'd be good to just pull over now and take a quick nap. And also, once I drop this off and I send in the empty call, then that means I'm available for another delivery with how many hours I still have available. So it's not guaranteed that I'm going to be able to get to a truck stop and sleep for a couple hours. So I figured I would take that opportunity now, you know, get a couple hours in for a nap. And when I get back up, we'll get rolling. Man, I feel so much better. It's probably a good 3.5 hours maybe. But then I woke up and I started looking out here and I'm like, man, this place is beautiful. So I went and walked around, took some pictures and video. Man, this is a really nice place to stop. I've stopped here once or twice before and I had no idea how nice it is here. made sense why there's so many parking spots and people are just pulling over left and right to check out the scenery. I mean, it's probably the most people I've seen walking around a rest stop before, so this place is cool. But we're not going to get there till almost 1 o'clock now, so a little, still, you know, in my time window, but a little bit behind schedule, so I need to get going. So that delivery was rather interesting. Pulled up to the Home Depot, and then once I got there, there was already someone there getting unloaded, so I was able to pull in behind him, but I couldn't do what I needed to do. And while I was waiting on him, another guy pulled up behind me, and he was just sitting in the road, kind of blocking traffic a little bit. It was 2 lanes, so people could still go around him. But once the first guy moved, they opened the gate for him to go around the back, and because he couldn't back up because he had doubles. But once he made it through, then they closed the gate and they started putting a bunch of stuff in front of it. And then so I pulled in and I dropped my trailer, and then once I dropped my trailer, I went to go pick up the empty one, and the other guy basically blocked where I needed to go. So I was just kind of doing what I was just kind of hanging out there. And then while he was getting unloaded, one of the LTL guys showed up to get unloaded, so now he's kind of blocking where I need to go. So I moved the empty over 1 spot, and before I could grab the loaded trailer to get back in the spot, they put a pallet of something behind my trailer, so now I had to maneuver around that. And then as I unhooked from the empty to go grab the loaded trailer, then the LTL guy swooped in and parked in the dock, which thankfully opened up room. But then I had to kind of blindside back around the corner, you know, to back the loaded trailer back to the dock. And then I was able to get it like halfway around, and I could flip to see my sight side and see everything I needed. Got it backed into the dock, and then pulled forward, slid the tandems forward, opened the doors, got it back to the dock, had the guy come out, make sure everything looked good. Finally, I was pretty much done. While I was doing that, I was running the pre-trip on the other trailer, and the pre-trip for the reefer unit failed. Sick. So finally, I get all my paperwork, send my empty call, and get out of there. And then I made it over to this TA here in Spokane. It was about 12 miles away, not too bad. But once I got here, I ran the pre-trip again, and it passed. So probably going to run another one in the morning just to make sure it's going to pass again. Might have just been something weird. It's probably been sitting, that reefer unit probably hasn't been running, you know, a couple weeks, so maybe that's it. But if it fails again tomorrow, I'm definitely going to send something in. But for now, that's going to end it off. I am super tired still. I'm going to try to stay awake and edit for the next hour or two, and then hopefully go to bed, and then start tomorrow off on a good foot, hopefully. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys in the next one.
That worked way better than I thought it was going to.